What's going on, y'all? Hey, all right. So this is a very impromptu live. This is a very just generic live. I won't be talking about nothing about my case here or nothing about the TI sign and stuff, but this is an update for my prison story people who listen to me on prison stories uh, a while ago. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Hit the like button real quick for me. I appreciate that. And if you don't subscribe to me, and I would really appreciate it. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is just a little impromptu live. I didn't expect to do it. It's not nothing. Hey y'all. Hey, I see y'all. Hey Royal Diamond Knight. Hey Bianca. Hey Star. Hey Frazier. Hey Fashionista Kelsey. How are y'all? All right. So this is a little quick impromptu live. I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive little prison story update. What's going on, Queen Petty? Hey, Tanisha, what's going on? Now, if y'all would, could y'all do this for me? Y'all could do this. I would love a share. A little live share would never hurt nobody. So please give me a little live share, and I really would appreciate it. I am not in jail. No, I'm not in jail. I'm a joy. No, I am currently not in jail. Not yet. I'm going, but not right now. All right. So this is an impromptu live. This is not. Oh God. Hey, I'm doing a little live stream. Let me call you right back. I'm doing a live stream. Let me hit you right back. Okay, I'm on a live stream. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, I was busted. All right. So, check this out. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, but I just still to keep abreast of stuff. So, I'm gonna talk about what happened. So, yesterday, I get a text from a sipper. Let me go ahead and share the screen and show y'all what it is. How can I share it? No, not that one. All right. No. Okay. So, uh, let me scroll up again. So she's basically saying anything. She's like, listen, I'm on prison story. She said, I had to do my research and found Kupp on Facebook, LOL. I said, for real, where he at? She said, I don't know. I know watching prison stories now on part 28. She says, and she said, when you said sis was going to pick Kupp from Denim, I did some research. I said, okay, his Facebook name is actually Kupp. I said, I've been on the girl page too. I said, what girl? I said, hopefully I got the right person. I'm about to send it to you. I said, okay. She said, Kevin Spain, right? Well, of course, that's Kupp name. That's him right there. And so she sent me his thing. She sent me his thing. Then she sent me like all his stuff talking about him in a relationship and yada, 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 and et cetera, et cetera. All right. He said, it's him. He has like two Facebook pages. So she sent me this picture. And so this is Kupp with his daughter. His daughter is absolutely gorgeous. I love her to death. She's so pretty. And she looks just like him. Like, oh my God. This is him, the daughter, and the baby mama. She a BBW too. Girl. And that's the baby mama. That's her right there. And that's what it is. So I come to find out, do a little research myself. She was like, where he at? And I said, we have a lot of mutual friends, her and the girl. I said, where he at? He's currently in jail. But according to the BM, he gets out today. And we're gonna get into that in a minute. But that's him. She been messing with him. Remember in the prison story when I tell y'all he came and he told me that he told me that um he wanted to start a family, he had a child on the way. This is that child. This is that child. And this is the BM. This is the BM. All right. So, uh, uh, so let me look up something else real quick. So, you know what I did, right? So, what do y'all think I did? Let's see if y'all know Shaky. Let's see if y'all. No, cancel. Okay, no. Let me see if y'all. Let me see if y'all know Shaky girl. Let me see how well y'all know the Queen girl. Let's see if y'all know me like y'all think y'all know me. Let's see. All right. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Let's see if y'all know. I'm trying to see if y'all know. Can I make this bigger? Oh no, I can't. How can you make this bigger? I know. How can I? Oh, okay, this will work. What did I do, girl? What did I do, girl? What did I do? Yes, I contacted the PM. Y'all know. Yes, you know that's exactly what I did. Y'all know me so well. I am going to miss. If I don't do nothing else, I am going to miss y'all. I'm going to miss y'all. Honestly, I promise you, I will miss every ounce of y'all. But yes, I call it PM. Now listen, in the back of my mind, I was calling with a little bit of maliciousness because I thought they still messed around. I was like, huh, girl, you must not know he was mine before he was ever yours. You heard me? But I'm gonna be real. So that's how I call that first in mine. But she's a real person with real feelings. So I say, friend, we probably need to talk. I know your baby daddy, and well, I can tell. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Hold on, let me show you what I text her. I hope y'all can see it good. All right. So I says, friend, we need to probably talk. I know your baby daddy, and well, can I tell you exactly why he like going back and forth to jail? Your daughter's beautiful, by the way, and you as well, because she is. And then I sent her part 11, which is when me and Cup start going together in prison. Now, meanwhile, I met him in part 9, but in part 11, me and him start going together after he basically played his cards and made me get Bleak out of the dorm. I started messing with Cup, and so I told her this. I said he really introduced in part 9, but he became mine in this story. She called me at 7 o'clock out and called me. She said, I'm sorry, I don't know you. I said, I'm sorry, I'm just waking up. I was waking up at 7:30. Let me get up and totally and call you back. And sister, I don't know you either, but basically, I'm MC Shakie from New Orleans. I'm a blogger. Check me out on IG. And well, Kupp was my man in prison a few years ago. We were in love. The video I sent you was a series I did on YouTube called Prison Story, where I talk about my time in prison. The episode I sent you talks about me and Kupp's love affair. One of my viewers sent me a picture of Kupp and Chloe, and that's how I found you. She said, okay, well, I have nothing to do with him anymore. Once I found out he was like that, no disrespect to you, but he is all yours now. And thanks again on the compliments on me and his daughter. But my feelings are still hurt about this. So I'm like, oh no, I don't want anything to do with him anymore, which I don't, of course. On that level, my heart was broke and then I got over it. But I certainly thought you should know as his baby mama if you didn't know. You said once you found out, like, what out, he was like, so you mean that's just not the first time you heard he was bisexual? She said, no, it's not. He told me he just got his dick stuck in jail. Oh no. Well, I'm like, oh no, but that's a lie. Girl, that is a lie. There's a lie. Bitch, Cup eat the first thing Cup ever did before was eat my booty. That's the first thing he ever did. Then he used to fuck my booty too, bitch. Period. You heard me. So let's get that kind of clear. But he lied to her. And so I said, well, that was a lie. I wasn't the first and I wasn't the last. And I really wasn't. I was just a fool to fall in love, which I shouldn't have. He is with the girls in there called community trade. But without a doubt, he did fuck me several times. He was all in when we were together. I guess I was being used for commissary or whatever, but I thought it was real because he told me about Miss Shirley, which is his grandmother, R.I.P. Miss Shirley, and my mama named Shirley. So we would always joke about it. I'm a Patriots fan, he a Green Bay fan, so we have these fake arguments about Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. But no, it was a lot more than just getting his dick sucked. I gave him my body totally. She said, please stop. I don't want to hear no more. I've been with this man for 6 years. Now I don't be want to hurt nobody. I swear to God, I don't be want to hurt nobody. It's not my thing. And I don't feel like I'm trying to hurt her or anybody. He hurting her, not me. Or he hurted her, not me. Because at the end of the day, I'm just telling my truth about what I was. Now I'm just saying, I don't know how he felt, but I know how I felt. I was in love with Cup. Now I've told y'all that before many times. I've made that very clear. When it came down to Cup, I was really in love, head over heels. Like I really was this is the dude who cut me. This is the dude who I would stick his phone up my butt. This is who I broke the phone and we had to fight. Like this is who I want to spend. Like he painted this picture about us spending time together in the world. You know what I'm saying? So she sent me pictures of him and the baby, which I already had, of course. And she said, just want to make sure we talk about the same cup. Girl, there's only one cup, girl. I'm sorry. It is certainly not my intention to hurt you. So I'll stop. I really would. I said, Kevin Rydell Spain, aka Cup the Youngin, is the same one. We were in jail together. We were at camp called Farmerville. I'm not making this up. I made those prison story videos over 3 years ago in 2019. You can look at the date on them. I recorded those videos telling and living in my truth not to hurt anyone. She said, I understand, MC Shakie, this shit is crazy as hell. Why tell me now? So have y'all kept in touch since? I said, call me back and we'll have a conversation on the phone. We had a 25-minute conversation. And so the conversation was basically to her. She said that she had been seeing signs. There had been these little rumors. She'll go through his phone and she'll see men in the phone. She'll be walking in one morning and instead of looking at hoes, he'll be looking at niggas. And I'm like, oh, that's cup all the way down. You heard, but always trying to tell a little boy out. She's like, but he was like, he have a drug problem. And guess what? He get out of jail today. So y'all can't hear? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Somebody said they can't hear. Can you hear me? I need to know if y'all can hear me. Cause I know. Oh yeah, that's you. Go out and come back in because they can hear me. Yeah, so we had a 25-minute conversation. It was a good conversation. I think she let it out. I let it out too. But this Cup basically lied to me. Um, you know, it was so much. It was just so much. Thank y'all so much. So the Cup story was Prison Stories 9 is where he was introduced when I met him at when I was at Winter Farmerville. But I actually started messing with another dude, and Cup just basically played his cards and took me from the other dude and got me to mess with him and refused to let me mess with somebody else. And it was all kind of stuff. But me and him had went through the ringer together as what so much so that when I sued the jail, I sued them and he's in the paperwork because I put him in the in the motion for them splitting us up. Yeah, it's been that long. It's been since 2019. Yes, it has. Congratulations on your relationship, and I'm glad that y'all buying it over me. I promise to bring you Prison Stories Part Two when I get out this next time. But next time, this the Prison Stories Part Two is the last one. I'm not going back to jail after this. Okay, all right. So you remember Cup? He was so possessive. He was. So that was Prison Story, and so man, it's so weird that these men can go out come be in and live a so-called life and then come out and just don't have nothing to do with their life. But what's going on, SBH? How are you? I know who you are now. Um, so these men could go in, be inside, and having these lives, and then come out and have a whole nother life, girl. It's so crazy. It's so weird. But talking to her, she was like, there were some signs that she chose to ignore because she was in love, and I can understand that. You know, she's been with him since 2016. He got out in 2016. Remember, I was in the halfway house, and so Cup came, saw me, got his dick sucked, and then told me he couldn't be with me because, of course, uh, because he wanted to be a family. But she said in the course of their relationship, there was points and stuff that she's a real beautiful. She's a beautiful BBW. She's very smart. She's from New Orleans. She's from the Ninth Ward. I'm from the Seventh Ward. So we both from downtown. And so we bind her, but she's real smart. And I feel bad now because I don't know. I think I confirmed for her what she already knew. I think I just put it in a thing, but I don't like being lied on either. If you and she said that he told her, oh, he just got his dick sucked by a punk in jail. No, Cup, that's not what happened. Tell the truth, baby. Cup used to suck on my titties, want his nipples sucked, eat my booty like ain't nothing going, like groceries, bitch. Girl, oh Lord, the stuff we used to do. I was in love. Yo, we gotta write Shake keep him busy. Yes, y'all do have to write me, keep me busy. All my information from where I'm gonna be at and stuff is in the description. So definitely y'all keep in touch with me because I do write back. I write a lot and I read a lot. So I love doing those things. And let me say something. I tell people this all the time in prison. If we got somebody in prison, right? Write them a letter and just say, hey, hi, what's going on? What you doing? I'm busy, but I can't do nothing. Spend that the stamp is 50 cents or a dollar. Whatever, I don't know how much stamp is, 60 cents, something like that. How much the stamp is. Let me tell you something. Mhm. I got a stamp, little stamps right here. They're like 60 cents right now, 50 cents or something. I don't know. Let me tell you what's so important. Them little 60 cents, get your book. Just get your book. They're like $10. Get your book, get you some envelopes. Every once in a while, a week or two, month, whatever, throw something in the thing. Just even if it's just a little note to say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing? I've been busy, but think about you. Let me say something. To hear your name at mail call in prison, let me tell you what oh, thank you, SBH. Um, they they to hear your name at mail call is validation that somebody in the world knows who you are, you love. Like there's so many people that'll jump off the ledge because they didn't have nobody to send them a letter or just tell them how that means so much. That and you think it's something, it's that 50 cents that you spend on that stamp, girl, will mean so much to somebody in jail. A card or something during Christmas time, you can go to the Dollar Tree, get a whole thing of cards, girl. We'll have core links in the page. So if you want to go to freeshakie.com, you can have they'll tell you how to do the core links. I'll tell you how to do the core links and everything that you need to set up if you want to set it up. But make sure I have your email address. If I don't have your email address, mail it to me or put it on the form. I printed out the form twice already, but there's a form that's in the description of the there that you could put your email address on a Google form, and I have it when I walk in. Thank you so much, Royal Dynamite. Yeah, because that means so much. It means a lot for me. It means a lot for some fellas up in there. A lot of them niggas when they be doing the pimp ass stuff, I know some of them be trying to run the game, but there's some of them that just be want to hit their name email call. Just want to connect with somebody in the world. It's 50%, it's 50-50. I've been there. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. But that means that could be somebody's life. You can see the people. You know how it feels. I mean, I was talking to the my prison consultant, and we're gonna interview him tomorrow. Um, was talking to him yesterday, and he was just like telling me like sometimes like everybody cooking and making something. Christmas holiday come around, everybody getting something, then you'll be the only one not getting something. That could damage you. Can I get money from my cash app in jail? Yes, my sister will be operating my cash app, and she'll just download it and send it to me. She won't be doing it like if you said $10, she'll wait till it builds up into maybe like 100 or something, and then she'll do it because it costs $4 to send in the money. So think like instead of just say okay, well if I'm gonna send Shakie to $10. Honestly speaking, just to say this to be real, like I don't think this is me personally. If this person is your loved one, you shouldn't spend like let me say something. Don't be just be real, just to show you being real. I'm a real person. I'm a real ass bitch. It costs money to live in jail, right? It do. Everybody know that. But don't be sending all your money to these niggas in jail, girl. They be saying they need all these hundreds of dollars. That's not true. Truthfully, to be real with it, I kind of made it. I lived off the land a little bit. I kind of like just being putting a hustle together. Probably and this is so if they're your loved one, they should be sent more than about 50, maybe $100 a month, $25 every other week or something like that, $20 every other week. If there's somebody that you cash with, though, maybe about $20 a month or something. And if they can't live with that, that's on their body. You know what I'm saying? If they're your loved one, I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You don't. That's not, you think about it, but that's the prices in jail do be higher. But a lot of that stuff you only got to buy one time. Like okay, when they first go to jail, you probably need a little money because you gotta buy your sweats and all that stuff like that because they don't let the people send it to them, so they can make all the money. But after that, girl, you ain't got a girl need about 20 $25 a month, $50 a month, something like that. That's what a girl really needs. That buy them enough to get by, and they got because I go live off the land. I be doing my jobs. I have jobs for people, typing for people, law work for people, writing letters for people. I go hustles, girl. Is still looking for him. He ain't talking about the ones playing mind games out. No, I'm not talking about the ones playing mind games. That's a whole different thing. I'm them. You got the avoid. You know them. You got the. I'm talking about a real genuine. I'm listen. I'm not talking about nobody playing no daggone mind games. I told you there's 50-50. They got some of these niggas out here playing mind games trying to prey on people and try to prey on people's innocence. There are some of those. I used to write their letters for them. They used to pay me to do it. Right? I talked about that. I'm talking about shit. Kupp used to do it. Kupp had the phone. His job was to get the phone bill paid. So the women he was talking to, he'll be talking to them. They'll pay the phone bill, and then he'll go fuck me at night. You heard me? My cash app is not crawling across the screen, but let's change that. What's going on with that 504 girl? Yeah, but you don't look. I'm talking about like a genuine person, a genuine friend, or something that you might have that's incarcerated. Send them maybe a letter. This is what you send a letter maybe every other week, even if it's just small. Say hi, notepad, just say what you doing, how you doing, miss you, and $25 a month. That'll do wonders for them. Thank you so much, Galactic Spiritual Guidance, and congratulations on your relationship, child. I wish I could find me a relationship. I thought it was Kupp, girl, until he, until girl, he was like, I think he loved his woman though. I think that though, I think she's not going to accept because he's bisexual, without a doubt. He's bisexual. He didn't have relationships with other girls outside of me, one some before me. He used to brag on doing this on the street. She's saying that there was speculation that he was getting his dick sucked in the bushes by a punk, and her best friend is gay and told him, "Man, your husband, your dude gay," and he ain't even fought nothing back. He just left. She asked me, "Did he contact me since then?" And that, which is truthfully, no, he hasn't. He haven't contacted me. I think when I started doing prison stories, he tried to contact me and wanted me to take the videos down, but I don't do that. Oh, y'all married now? I'm sorry. Congratulations, you invite me to the marriage. What's up, Rochelle? How you doing? Hey, everybody. So I don't know if he's like, girl. I don't know if he's I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, he was. Yeah, so her best friend told her like, yeah, he gay. Your dude gay. But he's not he's bi. He's certainly bisexual. He always admitted to being bisexual. He always admitted to having attraction to women. Always he never denied that with me. He always said I'm attracted to women too. I'm bisexual. I'm bisexual. I like but. But the funny thing was she was saying that he she asked him, do you want to fuck me in the ass? And he was like, and he got mad at her. But I'm like, nigga, no, we don't take videos down. We don't. Yes, Jackie, it sure is. Yes, Jackie Miss Pocahontas, it certainly is. Yep. All right. So, in other news, this was supposed to be a little quick one too. It turned into like we talking about other stuff. This is a prison story. So, in other news, I do have that Ti video. I just finally did it. I had to redo parts of it because, first of all, you couldn't hear in it in one part, and number two, of the developments of yesterday, but him getting an award from the president. So, I'm waiting on YouTube to review it for because I got to get my coin Della girl. So I have to get my um. It has to be monetized, people. So you feel like men doing long periods of time mess around with men? No, I do not feel like that, Rod Trudeau. I've said on many occasions, I think men who want to mess with men, and men who don't. I knew men that was up in there for 5 minutes and was looking for the first boy, but I also knew men up in there for 10, 20 years straight and don't mess with men. It's just the person. It just depends on the person. It does not depend on the time they have. Well, I'm all your man, period. We get married over Zoom, child. Oh, okay. Yeah, girl, I need to get that. Girl, I know one thing. It ain't nobody's job to do nothing for me, girl. I need this YouTube to do something for me, girl. So, I wait on YouTube to monetize the video. As soon as we do time monetize the video, I'll throw it up there. But anyway, yeah, people who are gay or bisexual or just gay or bisexual, they might. Let me say something. Anybody that mess around in prison were already gay or bisexual. They already had a piece of that in them. They just were able to act upon the attraction while they were in prison. Right. You feel me? I hope that explains that to you. So if anybody in jail is if they mess around in jail, they had those attractions on the street. They just acted upon them when they were in jail, maybe because in jail homosexuality is a little bit more accepted than it is on the street. In the case of public, I do discuss this in one video. It's in case of like how they publicly carry themselves in jail. The homosexual is like a woman, and so you know, like I mean, even with Fire, I don't Fire sort of God he never messed around before. I think he did, but he he had to have some type of bisexual attraction in him at some time in his life. I can I could girl, I didn't bring nothing out of him that wasn't in him. I didn't force him to do anything. Baby Fire told me grab that meat, girl. You right, Jazz. The most homophobic men, the men who act like they can't stand punks, is the one I watch more than the one that act like that can't that just cool. A man that's comfortable in his sexuality know who he is and don't worry about all that. But a man who's not scared that that punk is gonna expose him. Now, when I talk about prison stories, just like I was talking about all the men that I was messing with, guess what? For all the men I was messing with, there's 5,000 men that I wasn't messing with. You feel me? It's just they wasn't. There was men that just didn't go. There was men. I talk about this all the time. That I had men that were my prison sons, straight as all God doors. Men that were my prison brothers and prison brother-in-laws and prison and cousins and all that stuff. Guess what? Never messed around. We cool. We might play spades, might play football, blah blah blah. They never mess around. You gonna be a wife again? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. So this time, like last time, I was humbuggish. Humbuggishness was on my mind. Foolishness was on my mind. This time, program is on my mind because of the First Step Act. I'll be able to get some credits here and there for certain things, and I'm trying to get into the programming aspect. Something that I really didn't get into last time. I take a little programming just to mess with points and stuff, and to have a little access to stuff. But as far as like really, really hardcore programming, I didn't do that last time. So this is my time to do that. I'm not paying attention to no nigga or nothing like that. Now I will say this. So I think prison stories which are gonna hear this time might not even be my stories. It might be just stories of what I'm seeing from other people. Like, because I don't have no intention. I like my intentions right now is this is of course a lot less time than I've ever had before. And so and so I'm going in with the precipice of just not doing nothing but getting my mind getting out, right? So I think what I will do is with the prison stories you might hear next time, probably won't even contain stuff that I was doing because I'm probably gonna be doing nothing, girl. I can almost promise you. I have to go. I have to go and get. I have to go and get this programming done. I want to come back home to y'all. I want to come back home to doing this. I want to come back home and talk about stuff, girl. I want to come back home and talk about interesting topics. I have experienced a lot of growth in just the past couple of years where a lot of stuff is like whatever, whatever. You know what? I want to start doing some political blogging. My daughter is a political blogger, bitch. Like she has a channel. I don't never tell nobody. I don't want nobody to associate that with me. So I want her to do her own thing. And so if you know, you know. But she has a whole political blog. And it's good. She put her and her friends, they do insight. I hope it be big. I swear to God, it's very insightful. I'm like, okay, you know, man, they sentence you to years. That's what I said. I didn't say that. Okay, okay, okay. I know what they sentenced me to. Oh, you mad? Oh, don't be mad. I just have an FCI, Adamsville, and Hazleton. Okay. We appreciate that. However, we would understand a little snack here and there. You seem so motivated to do great things and grow. We are on your side, family. Thank you so much. They mad about it. Oh, I'm mad about it too. But I did. Okay, so listen. Check this out. There's no excuse to steal money. You're not supposed to do that. Period. I stole money. I have to go and pay my debts to society. Yeah, I have to, and I've accepted that. I forgot to do that. This is wrong. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, and doing it, I know it's wrong. Yeah. So I gotta really just get in there and do what I have to do. So prison story this time might be a little bit different than last time. I don't think I'm gonna be sucking on them dicks and doing all that dumb ass shit that I was doing last time. I think this time I'm gonna be doing what I need to be doing instead of doing what, what I ain't supposed to be doing. At least that's what's on my mindset. Now, if I happen to go in and there's a cockatoo waiting, who said, you know, would you ever do an interview with Gangster on his podcast? Who is Gangster? I still want to buy Zeke sometimes. That means they do just stuff out of ends, right? For real. But I'm still trying to figure out how he hit me at licks. How to hit me at licks? No, you don't, Sandy. You better figure out something else. You don't want to do nothing wrong. All right. So, muff of the coin, Della. Yeah. But yeah, now if this happens, just be a big penis standing in my face one day, you never know. But I'm definitely not going with that mindset. Like, my last prison thing was going about like find me a husband, chill, let me jokes like this. Our prison stories was this husband, this husband, this husband, this husband. This prison stories might be other stuff, like what I'm seeing, what I'm witnessing. And plus prison is probably a lot different atmosphere because of COVID. I would. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah. Just a little 50K. 50K get you time too, baby. Shake it. Did you tell anyone to lessen your time? Might as well. Everybody else doing it. Did you tell on anyone? No, I didn't tell on anyone. Everybody else doing it is just like walking to D's office and telling care guard, no, I don't have a 5K one. How do you protect yourself sexually in prison? Me or in general? In general, oh my god. How do you protect yourself? That is a great question. Um, to be honest, uh, the first thing I would never do is take anything from anybody. If somebody gives you something, it should come with the understanding that this is for nothing. That's some of the one of the biggest, like debt in prison is something that's serious, and they try. There's a whatever. Uh, don't take anything from anybody. Wait till if you don't have it. Wait till your people send it. Wait till somebody get on the horn. Call somebody and be like, bitch, I need $20, I need $100, whatever. It's much better to do that than to take something from somebody. Because there are going to be people that have it, that want to give it to you, but they're going to want to get it back, but they're not going to want to give it back to you the same way that you give it back. The second thing I would is watch your gambling debts, like pay your debts, get them out of the way. Don't bite off more than you can chew on the debt side. Number three, I would think when it comes to that, stay away from people that you have to be aware of people with these sexual appetites. You just have to be aware of. There's always some type of look, some type of just kind of intuition that you have. Rely. If your first mind tells you this person is bad news, stay away from her. Follow your first mind. You hear me? Do that. Yeah. Is that true that federal is less dangerous than non-federal? Much. Yeah, and nothing ever happens to me in the face, even in the federal pen. The federal pen is not as bad as the state medium. So very much so prison is a place of respect. Give respect and demand yours. If somebody tell you to fight, fight. If somebody want to fight you, fight them. Don't not run from the fight. Just go ahead and fight them, get over it. It's better to lose a fight than not fight. Would you do an interview with Blood in the Raise About channel? They talk about the fans, and I think you have a great story to tell. Yeah, if they get in contact with me, just tell them hit me up at mcshakelive@gmail.com or freeshakie@gmail.com if you talking to them, or send them one of my videos or something. But I definitely would. I'm not a prison consultant or a prison advocate or anything, but I think I might go into that a little bit because I believe that people were more interested, of course, when I wrote the prison rape op-ed than when I wrote the criminal justice reform op-ed. And so listen, in this country, and I'm not preaching right here, but in this country, Super Mama has arrived. Period. In this country, so listen, as a black man, I was sentenced like a black man. So if a black man does a crime against a white man or woman, I'm sorry for my ladies out there, if a black person does a crime against a white person, or if a black person does a crime against a corporation, it's been proven fact that they get more time than a black person doing a crime against a black person. So if I would have, like for example, like they saying, like okay, I don't do black businesses, but if this was a black business or this was a black bank, I would have gotten less time than it being Chase Bank in a white business. And so this has been a proven fact that's habitually proven over and over again in the criminal justice system. The second part about this, the criminal justice system completely ignores a mindset thing. I think my story shows one thing that, okay, watch this. And this is just really facts. Uh, Recidivism is the repeating of a crime. And so I did a crime. I came home, but my mindset was not changed. I did 9 years and my mindset wasn't changed. I did 9 months in therapy and I haven't committed a crime since. I did 9 months in therapy and I have not committed a crime. I did 9 years in prison and came right back out and committed a crime. I did 9 months in therapy. I have yet to commit a crime because my mindset changed. So it's like I had to change my mind. I could not, like them putting me up for the time and stuff. It paid the debt to society, but it also enraged me to society. I hated society. I blame society until I went to therapy and understood how I think and why I have to think different. And so until the mindset is adjusted, that's why you're gonna have people keep going in and out of prison because the prison doesn't change your mind. All it does is make you a better criminal. So that's just what it is. That's kind of what it is. So in this country, their outlook on prison and their outlook on how it works and how it operates is very skewed, and it probably doesn't serve society well. I think prison should be the second alternative. I think the first alternative should be therapy, or within the prison system. I think this is what you do, right? If you could change there's 122,000 federal inmates, and there's about 1 million people incarcerated in America. 10% of those million is in the feds. The other 90% comes from different states all across the country. Louisiana is one of the highest ones. Texas is right up there too. All right. So if you take all of those people, right, and you say, listen, go through therapy, right? And if you go through therapy, you get some time off. You're going to incentivize going to therapy. First of all, you're going to have all the inmates going to therapy. Every last one of them going to sign up. They're going to sign up for anything they could to get some time off, right? So you have every inmate in the world going through therapy. And then I promise you that the rate of recidivism goes down. So they're not going to recommit. If you change your mind, you don't recommit. If your mindset the same, you're going to recommit. Okay. Right. Now, another thing is they tend to punish black men for in the drug in the drug sector. If it's black men, it's showing this black men are gonna get more time for weed than a black man selling meth because they consider meth to be a white drug or cocaine or something. Well, I think cocaine is different. I apologize. I know the methamphetamine was the one they looked at. A black man will get more time for you know what I'm saying. It's like they'll try to punish the black man for doing white crimes in this country or what they view as white crimes. Now, the only place that I can say that there is no disparity is probably in sentencing sex offenders. Now, then this is the thing though, that I don't like about that for the sex offenders though. Now, of course, I'm not a sex offender. Let me not go out there. I steal money, bitch. I don't mess with little kids. That ain't my thing. I protect little kids. I believe in that. But I will say this: Stan was a sex offender, and just talking to Stan ain't never touched nobody. So I think that the ones that do the touching and actually physical touching of people, that's I think they got that right down pat. Lock them nasty bitches up. If you touching little boys or little girls or something like that, you need to be. I don't have no sympathy for you for real. So lock your nasty ass up. I don't give a fuck about them. But I think the ones that's not they're doing the physical touching, I think they need to go through some type of psychological thing, and they don't get that going to prison. Right? Didn't you turn yourself in Tuesday? No, I didn't. They set me back for 2 weeks and told me I have to turn myself not this Tuesday coming up, but the Tuesday after that. But I think so. I mean, there's a lot of places for criminal justice reform that make sense, but the people that making the decisions don't make sense. I also think that that federal judges are appointed for life. They don't never get off the bench. That's a whole nother thing. I think when it comes to federal judges, I think that has to stop. I think federal justice should have to go more inclined to what is the nature of the thing and say. So if you really care about protecting the community and you really care about these people's lives that are in front of you as a federal judge, you will actually take more consideration to the situation than what it is. Most black people commit monetary crimes. Did y'all know that? Now, there's a high aptitude of black people that commit violent crimes, but at the root of it comes money, meaning that because we're so economically disadvantaged, we tend to steal, we tend to rob, we tend to touch the people money through the computers and stuff like that. That's what we tend to do. When you talk about the crimes that black people commit and crimes that white people commit, it's gross. Most of your sex offenders are white. There are some black sex offenders, but most of them are white. When it comes to these mass murders and stuff like that, most of all of them are all white. When it comes to these shooting people and all those people, those of them are all white. Now there are the white collar crimes that a lot of white people do, but when it comes to black people, it's mostly selling drugs or taking money from people that because we don't have no money. We're economically disadvantaged, so we're predispositioned to getting it from people. Understand something too. In a black person's DNA, we're coming from Africa. Okay, understand? And in Africa, black people were kings. Africa is abundant with diamonds and golds, and so these were our ancestral. This is true. Our ancestral thing was that was the measure of a man, the bravado. Our black queens were donned. Read about Egypt and stuff. Our black queens were adorned with gold hair braids and diamonds crusted this and that stuff like that. So this is what we're used to. This is something that we're genetically predisposed of. This was the measure of Pharaoh, who was black, not white, not like the movie. And the kings and queens of Ethiopia and the kings and queens of Africa. Um, so we're predispositioned to have greatness or feel this way. Now over here, we're of a subsect of we don't even have the right to live over here. And so it's like a socio-economic backbreaking of black people. And so what I'm saying is psychologically, I think that the reason why you have more black people in jail than white folks, even though there are more white people in the thing in the country, is because I know it's changing a little bit, but it's because that we are predispositioned to greatness, and society in America predisposition us to a lesser variant of a race. Whew. Y'all got that? Oh, I'm getting too deep for y'all. Am I y'all feeling that, or y'all getting too deep for y'all? Um, So, and I can speak from that from the criminal perspective. You heard me because baby, you know, um, no, so, I was greedy though, no shade, but who don't like nice things? Who don't like um Yeah, definitely. And so when we come into that, and girl, y'all made me. I want to be on here 20 minutes. I've been on here 40 minutes with y'all. I was supposed to be a 20-minute video. If I do, I'm gonna edit this to put it in two parts, girl, because this is two different things that we came to talk about. But I think that when it comes to criminal justice in this country, there's definitely room for criminal justice reform. And I wrote an op-ed about this. But it was accepted to the New York Times as well. But I definitely want to when I get out. I want to dedicate at least 25% of the video. If I put up 4 videos or if I put up 4 live streams, I put up 4. I mean, you might get if I put up 4, you might get 2 that's mess. But I want to dedicate at least one of those 2 that's mess, one that's me, and just what I'm going through, what I'm doing, and then one that's gonna be strictly about these type of topics. I mean, we kind of dibble and dabble in them before. Y'all seen them on, so they don't get a lot of views. But if I sit up here and cuss everybody out to get it, oh, y'all want to see that. But I want to get into that, and I want us to get into that, and I want us to have these discussions. My birthday is November 27th. Yeah, I got this. Yes, Puff said we are. So yeah, so listen, my birthday is November 27th. Uh, and that's it. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because it's too long already. I love y'all. I just wanted to give y'all that a little prison story update, and we just started talking about something else. I'm gonna see how it works. So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I will be looking out for your emails, fashionista, and I'm really all right. So I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.